Okay, so if you're a state employee and you're getting close to retirement, listen up. You are facing one of the single biggest financial decisions of your entire life. Seriously, what you decide to do with your pension is a one-time, completely irreversible choice that is going to shape your income and your family's financial security for decades.
When you get right down to it, this whole massive decision really boils down to one single question. Do you want guaranteed simplicity, or do you want total control? Now, there's no right or wrong answer here, but believe me, understanding the trade-offs between these two paths is absolutely crucial.
All right, let's start with path number one, which is the default choice for a lot of people, just keeping the state pension. This is the set it and forget it path. You're letting the state manage all your retirement money and they just send you a check every single month for the rest of your life.
And you know, the appeal of the state pension is pretty powerful. I get it. You get a guaranteed, state-backed income for life. You don't have to worry about what the stock market is doing or managing a single investment. It is simple, it's predictable, and that gives you a ton of peace of mind. Plus, there are options to make sure a surviving spouse is taken care of.
But, and this is a big but, that simplicity definitely comes at a cost. Once you flip that switch and turn on the income stream, the decision is permanent. And with the most common payout options, when you die, the payments just stop. And the state, they keep whatever's left. That means zero inheritance for your kids, no access to that big pot of money if an emergency comes up. You totally lose control.
So what's the alternative? Well, that brings us to path number two, taking your pension's value as a lump sum, assuming your plan offers it. This is the path for anyone who wants to get in the driver's seat and have direct control over their own retirement savings. This slide really just lays it all out, doesn't it? With the state pension, the state's in charge, they send you a check. With a lump sum, you get the full value of your hard work right up front. It becomes your money, and you are the one calling the shots.
And the advantages of having that control are pretty significant. You can grab a chunk of your money if a major expense pops up. You can invest it for potential growth. You can even structure your withdrawals to be more tax-friendly. And, maybe most importantly, whatever you don't use can be passed on as a real legacy to the people you love. Of course, with great control comes, well, great responsibility, right? You're now the one in charge of making sure that money lasts. You've got to create your own plan for inflation and build in your own safety nets for your spouse. It's not automatic anymore. So that leads to the big question. How can you get all the benefits of control without giving up the security of a guaranteed paycheck?
And that, my friends, brings us to the solution, using that lump sum to create your own personal pension. See, this isn't about just taking a pile of cash and sticking it under the mattress. It's about using it as a powerful tool to build a retirement income plan that is perfectly tailored to you and your family.
Now, one of the most common tools for doing this is something called a fixed indexed annuity, or an FIA. And hey, don't let the name intimidate you. At its heart, it's just a contract with an insurance company that's designed to do three main things: give you guaranteed income, protect your lump sum from any market losses, and still offer you the chance for some growth. They're a really powerful way to create your own pension.
So how does this actually work to create your paycheck? Well, the process is pretty straightforward. First, you roll your lump sum into the annuity, which is a tax-free move. Right away, your principal is protected from market risk. Then, whenever you're ready, you activate a feature that's often called a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit. This kicks on your guaranteed paycheck for life, but with one massive difference. You still own and control the money in the account.
Okay, so let's put these two guaranteed income options, the old-school state pension and the personal pension you build with an annuity, directly side by side. I want to make the differences crystal clear. This right here, this might be the biggest, most emotional difference between the two paths. With a standard state pension, when you pass away, the checks just stop. The state keeps any money that's left over. With a personal pension from an annuity, any money left in your account goes directly to your beneficiaries. Your family gets to keep what you worked so hard to earn.
This table pretty much sums it all up. With a state pension, you gain that wonderful simplicity, but you give up control, access to your cash, and a legacy for your family. With a personal pension using an annuity, you gain all that: control, liquidity, legacy. The trade-off is you're taking on the management yourself, and you do have to understand the specifics of the contract.
This is a massive decision, and it is definitely not one you should make based on a hunch or just going with the default option. It is so important to look at your specific numbers and compare your options before you commit to anything.
And I really cannot stress this enough. Once you tell the state how you want your pension paid out, that choice is locked in. Forever. There are no do-overs, no takebacks, and that's exactly why getting a clear, personalized comparison up front is so incredibly important.
You see, by comparing the state's offer to a personal pension strategy, you might find that you can actually get more monthly income with a lot more flexibility. You could potentially find better protection for your spouse, guarantee a death benefit for your kids, and get way more control over your taxes and retirement. You really owe it to yourself and your family to at least see the comparison.
And the best part is you don't have to try and figure all this out by yourself. At the Annuity Expert, this is what we do. Our entire focus is helping people just like you understand these options. We can run a full side-by-side comparison of your specific state pension offer against private options, and we do it completely free of charge.
Making the right choice here can truly change your entire retirement. So, to get your free, no-obligation comparison and explore all your options, just give us a call at 770-755-1565, or you can visit us online at annuityexpertadvice.com. Our services are always free, and our only goal is to give you the clarity you need to make the absolute best decision for your future.